The Blind Side, protecting Caleb Williams. Today we're going back into the trenches. We will be heading into the film room to have a look at Braxton Jones, but I've spent a ton of time watching this offensive line, and I wanted to talk about Braxton's game. I will talk briefly about Darnell Wright as well, but today I'm focusing on the blind side and checking in on Braxton's development. Ryan Pohl's recent comments about hiring Shane Waldron were interesting to me. When discussing his sales pitch to Shane Waldron, he mentioned that Waldron already knew what we had on offense, and he pointed out having a number one receiver in DJ Moore, a young bookend tackle in Darnell Wright, and two top 10 picks in the NFL draft, including number one overall. What he didn't mention was left tackle Braxton Jones. It would have been a perfect opportunity for Poles to say bookend tackles, but he chooses his words carefully and said bookend tackle. Maybe that did just have to do with draft status, but I wanted to compare Darnell and Braxton and talk about a couple of things before heading over to the film room. I don't believe any one player on this offensive line has been to blame. I know a lot of people blame Braxton because he is the left tackle, protecting the blind side and playing the most important position on this offensive line. I just want to first shine some light on the fact that Braxton Jones is playing good football. He has a 72.9 grade as a run blocker, while Darnell Wright has just a 68.1 grade when it comes to run block. So everyone just assumes Darnell Wright's the better run blocker, but that has not been the case. So far, Braxton is graded out better. His athleticism and ability to neutralize linebackers on the second level is special. But today we're going to compare them as pass blockers. The chart I have on the screen shows off how many snaps each guy played last year and this year, as well as how many sacks and pressures they allowed and the amount of penalties they've given up. Last year, Darnell did play more snaps. He was the only offensive lineman who played every snap for us, but the year before, that was Braxton Jones who did that. Meanwhile, Darnell has given up more sacks and pressures. So far this year, Braxton's given up two more pressures than Darnell, but Darnell has given up 4 sacks to Braxton's 0. As far as penalties, they both have about a handful. But when you break it all down, each player has either a penalty, pressure, or sack allowed roughly every 16.7 snaps. But if you look at just the sacks they've allowed in the last 2 seasons, Darnell has allowed 11 to Braxton's 2, but both players give up a sack, pressure, or penalty roughly every 16.7 snaps. Darnell grades out right at 16.7, and Braxton is right there at 16.65. You would like both of those players to improve on that number. Both guys have struggled, but as pass blockers, they've graded out almost identically the last 2 years. Braxton has struggled against bull rushers, but Darnell Wright has struggled against speed rushers. But both have flashed a ton of upside. Overall, I actually think Braxton has been better than Darnell Wright, at least over the last year and a half. But let's actually head over to the film room and check out a couple of plays. All right, here we go. Let's just watch Braxton Jones on this rep. You'll see they try to do the bull rush, but Braxton has gotten a lot better against the bull rush. One little intricate detail I want you to notice here is watch Bill Murray here. I've already talked about Bill Murray. I did a whole all 22 on him, but watch how he's blocking his guy. And just with one arm, he's going to look at Braxton's guy and just help slow down this bull rush. Just gives him a little push right there, helping Braxton out. This is something that comes with communication and getting to play with these guys more. Honestly, I don't know if Tevin would have done that, but great job by Bill Murray there. But when it comes to Braxton Jones, you have to watch him in the run game. He's been average as a pass blocker, but he is so good in the run game. He's so athletic. He's able to get to the outside. He's able to neutralize safeties, corners, and linebackers. Watch him here. Boom. Knocks this guy down. Look at this hole he creates for DeAndre Swift. Braxton Jones is awesome as a run blocker. But we're going to watch Braxton here. This is Braxton against the bull rush. He's getting better and better. His technique's better. His hand placement is better. He locks in. He's got solid anchor, and he's able to stifle these guys' pass rush. Stops him, holds him up. He doesn't get by after the throw here. But this is a good job against the bull rush. Let's watch Braxton again. Locks him in. Also a good job on the other side by Darnell Wright. Tevin's doing his one-on-one. Then you got Pryor and Shelton combo blocking. All adds up to a clean pocket for Caleb Williams, able to throw a strike over the middle of the field. Fortunately, DJ doesn't catch it. This rep here, I actually want to show off Braxton and Darnell. Against the Panthers, both of these guys had their best games of the season. Let's watch this one. Braxton's going to go ahead and neutralize a spin move. Great job by Braxton. But you'll notice that Darnell's got his guy on the ground over here. First off, look at Darnell and Braxton both getting off the line with their kick step. Great timing. Look at what he does to this guy's arm. Grabs that long arm, throws him down, power, boom. Darnell Wright with the great rep. But look at Braxton, too. This is what I'm talking about. We had a lot of clean pockets in this game. And if they can build on this, yes, it was the Panthers. But you want to see these guys build on reps like this. Watch Braxton Jones one more time here. This is another beautiful pocket on third down. This guy's going to try to bull rush at Braxton. Braxton's going to completely neutralize him, pushes him off. The guy just kind of gives up and tries to deflect the pass. Braxton's with this initial shove here. He tries the bull rush. Look at Braxton. Anchors up, shoves him off him. Braxton with a great job. We got Matt Pryor in a one-on-one. Darnell in a one-on-one. Beautiful pocket again. Caleb scans the field, looks right, comes back to his left, finds DJ Moore, throws a beautiful strike, but this is the one that DJ dropped. Oh, hate to see it. All right, let's watch Braxton Jones again. He's on the right side of your screen this time. Guy's going to try to bull rush him again to the inside with the power. Good job by Braxton. Just watch Braxton here. Gets a hold of him, stops the bull rush, but then again, look at Bill Murray helping. Bill Murray's driving his guy towards Braxton Jones' guy, and this is a clean pocket here. Good job by Darnell Wright and Matt Pryor on the other side. Beautiful pocket, and we saw a lot of these all day against the Panthers, giving Caleb Williams time to scan the field, find open receivers, and have his second career 300-plus yard game. I think this is a performance by our offensive line that we can build upon, and we are still evaluating these guys as the season goes on. I think Braxton Jones and Darnell Wright both need to play better, and so far, we just want to keep developing these guys and focus on how they finish out the season. But the left side is known as the Blindside and made popular by a movie based on Michael Oher that came out in 2009 with Sandra Bullock. It's important to have a stabilizing presence over there at left tackle, but it's also important to remember that we've had problems all over this offensive line. Left tackle is just the spot that gets scrutinized the most by fans and media alike. I think Braxton Jones has been scrutinized unfairly a lot, and people will talk frequently about replacing him. Yes, we definitely could upgrade at left tackle after this season, but man, nobody gives this guy credit. A fifth-round pick from Southern Utah, and he's already a quality starting left tackle in the NFL. He's not a Pro Bowl guy yet, but he has shown flashes that he could develop into that. And if we did move on from Braxton, I would expect him to end up starting somewhere else. He is that talented, and he has all the traits to continue developing into a top 10 tackle in the NFL. I still have questions about him. He still gets beat by the bull rush a bit too often, and he commits too many penalties. But then I also have to question how will he handle the NFL's top pass rushers going forward for the rest of the season. All of his biggest mistakes are correctable. He's already gotten a lot better since he was drafted, but this is year 3. And I expected a bigger jump from him so far, but he did have an awesome game this week against the Panthers, and he's been key in getting our running game going as well. So I'm not ready to give up on Braxton yet. I love his game, and I think he's one of the hardest workers on this team. He has potential to develop into an even better player, but if he doesn't, we also have Karan Amegaji developing behind him, and Ryan Poles has plenty of ammunition to upgrade this position in the offseason. But we still have 12 games left, and Braxton Jones' development the rest of this season is one of the biggest things to watch going forward. How do you guys feel about our blindside protector, Braxton Jones? I think everyone would love to see a Pro Bowl left tackle in Chicago, but I think a lot of people fail to see Braxton's potential to develop into one. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments. I appreciate everybody that watches. Please remember to hit that like button for me. Stay tuned. And until next time, bear down.